Okay, we'll start Unit 6, Lessons 8 and 9 with the 6.8.1 warm-up. What we're going to do is we're going to start making diagrams of products here. Number one, first we see this diagram, a rectangle, and we want to explain why the diagram shows that 6 times the quantity 3 plus 4 is equal to 6 times 3 plus 6 times 4. So if we look at that diagram and we think about it, we can think about order of operations here in the first one would change this to 6 times 7, right? Because we have a side length of 6 for the rectangle, and then we have a side length, a total side length here of 7. 6 times 7 is equal to 42. So the area of that rectangle would be 42 square units. Now, let's look at it as two separate rectangles as opposed to one large rectangle. This first rectangle has a side length of 6 and a side length of 3. That area would be an area of 18 square units. But then in addition to that, we have a side length of 6 and a side length of 4 for a total area of the bottom rectangle here of 24 square units. And of course, 18 plus 24 is 42. So we can see that we have two areas that are the same. Okay, now when we come down here, what we're asked to do is we're asked to draw a diagram that shows that 5 times the quantity x plus 2 is the same as or is equal to 5x plus 10. So we're going to draw a rectangle. And I know that one side length has to be 5. And then the other side length, this side length, must be x plus 2. Okay? So we can break that into two smaller rectangles. We can see that the area 5x would be a side length of 5 here and a side length of x, giving me 5x. And then we can see that we have a side length of 5 and a side length of 2, giving a 10. So my total area here, when I add these up, is 5x plus 10.